Half a day. Good afternoon, magandang hapon po. Welcome to the Philippine Consul General's art exhibit titled Hiwaga at Alamat, Into the World of Philippine Folklore and Mythology. I am your MC for this afternoon, Consul Ricardo Aragon. I'd like to welcome our distinguished guests, of course, Senator and Majority Whip, Shelly Calvo and Mr. Calvo. Our artists who are participating in this art exhibit. On behalf of Consul General Rosario P. Lemke, it's my pleasure to welcome all of you. And I'd like to also welcome Senator Jesse Lujan. Welcome, sir. As we begin our program, I'd like to, on behalf of the Philippine Consul General in Guam and the Filipino community of Guam, represented of course by FCG President, Madam Edna Rebanal. I warmly welcome each and every one of you to this afternoon's opening ceremony of this art exhibition, Hiwaga at Alamat, featuring the works of Filipino-American artists here in Guam in celebration of Philippine Heritage Month and the 80th anniversary of Philippines-United States relations. Today we enter a world inspired by the stories of our Filipino ancestors, tales of mythological creatures, of heroes and legends passed down through generations. This exhibit is a celebration of Filipino art, culture, and identity. And we are very happy to have you here with us today. To formally open our event, may I invite Consul General Rosario P. Lemke to deliver her welcome remarks.
Senator Shelly Calvo, her beloved spouse, Senator Jesse Lujan, Mr. George Cheng of GU'd Development Corporation, who has always been supportive of our duties, Ms. Edna Rebanal, the President of the Filipino community of Guam, which is co-hosting this activity. The featured artist who has been supporting the Philippine Consulate General throughout the years, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Half a day. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you to the opening of today's art exhibition, Hiwaga at Alamat, Into the World of Philippine Folklore. Mystery and legend into the world of Philippine folklore. In celebration of Philippine Heritage Month, observed annually in May, and in commemoration of the 80th anniversary of the Philippines-United States diplomatic relations, featuring the works of Filipino-American and American artists. Here on Guam, this exhibition draws from the rich tradition of Philippine folklore and mythology. It stands as a tribute to the enduring ties between the Philippines and the United States and to the Filipino-American community that continues to keep their heritage alive on the island. This year, the Philippine National Commission for Culture and the Arts declared the Heritage Month theme as Roots and Horizons, Our Shared Heritage, Our Collective Future. A reminder that heritage is not something confined to the past. It lives on, grows through collaboration, and is continually shaped by every Filipino across every generation. I am thrilled to see all of you today as we celebrate the timeless tales brought about by oral tradition by our ancestors for centuries. folklore is much more than bedtime stories meant to entertain or frighten children. It is the heartbeat of our ancestors, a living archive of our indigenous roots, our resilience, and our connection to the natural world. Through oral tradition, these stories survived colonization, modernization, and stood the test of time. These stories continue to reflect who we are as a Filipino people. Today, as we walk through this gallery, we will have a glimpse of the ancient myths, characters, and stories brought to life through the imagination of our featured Filipino-American artists. From the gentle Diwatas and the all-powerful Bathala to the right, to my right, and the terrifying Aswang and Manananggal, a vampire-like creature that detaches its upper body from its lower half. Those are on the left side. Filipino mythology is rich with figures that capture the full range of human imagination. Each piece on display brings these legends to life, reflecting the vibrant and resilient spirit of the Filipino people. These artworks also remind us that mythology has no borders. The Sirena and Duende are not just Filipino. They live in Chamorro stories too. And it is these shared figures and stories that bring art cultures together. At this point, I wish to express my deepest gratitude to the 18 featured film artists for participating in this art exhibit. Their works not only celebrate our heritage, but also serve as a bridge between generations, preserving our culture and heritage through art. I also wish to convey my appreciation to our esteemed guests, especially Honorable Speaker and Guam, Speaker and Shelly Calvo and Guam Senators, Senator Lujan, and the other senators who are maybe running late in attendance right now for gracing this event. We're also honored to have Senator Shelly Calvo as the committee chairperson for arts and culture in the 38th Guam legislature. Together with the senators present today, we look forward to continued collaboration in strengthening the cultural ties between the Philippines and Guam, and of course between the Philippines and the United States. Last but not the least, I would like to thank the management and staff of Micronesian Mall. Thank you very much, represented today by Goodwin's Chief Information Officer, Mr. Jojo Teng, for their continued support to the Consulate's cultural diplomacy activities. And not just to the Philippine Consulate. I think we have the different communities celebrating their important events here, and we appreciate Micronesian Mall for really bringing the people of Guam together and presenting their place as a venue to express and share each other's cultures, such as this exhibition here at Micronesian Mall. Once again, thank you all for being here today and for joining us in celebrating Philippine Heritage Month and the 80th anniversary of the Philippines-United States relations. Of course, you all know, pakiusap lang.
May I now call on Mr. Jojo Cheng of GU'd Development Corporation, who has made this exhibit possible by hosting us here at Micronesian Mall. Sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of GU'd Development Corporation and Micronesian Mall, it is my privilege to welcome you to the special exhibition, Hiwaga at Alamat, Into the World of Philippine Folklore and Mythology. Our deepest gratitude goes to the Philippine Consulate General and the Filipino community of Guam for bringing this incredible vision to life. It is also a distinct honor to welcome our distinguished guests who have joined us this afternoon. Consul General Rosario Lempe, Senator Shelley Calvo, Senator Jessie Lujan, FCG President Edna Rabanal. Thank you for all your presence and your continued support for our island's vibrant cultural community. Today, we celebrate 3 significant milestones. First, the Philippine Heritage Month, a time to honor the rich culture, history, and resilient spirit of the Filipino people. Second, the historic 80th anniversary of the Philippine-United States relations, marking 8 decades of enduring friendship, cooperation, and mutual respect. And third, the Filipino-American community of Guam, whose passion and pride keep their heritage alive and thriving on this island we call home. Created by talented Filipino-American artists, these works stand as a living testament to a community dedicated to passing ancestral traditions to future generations. This exhibition not only raises awareness, but ensures these stories are preserved for years to come. To the artists, thank you for sharing your gift with us. At GU'd Development Corporation, we believe a mall's true success is measured by the life it brings to the community. At Micronesian Mall, we are incredibly proud to open our doors to culture, to art, and to the stories that define us. To the organizers, thank you for bringing this beautiful celebration of folklore, friendship, and heritage right here at Micronesian Mall. Please enjoy the exhibition. Thank you, and maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Sir Jojo. Thank you. Now we are honored to have distinguished legislators here with us today, and we'd like to again acknowledge them all for taking time to be here. Senator Majority Whip, Shelley Calvo, Senator Jessie Lujan, and hopefully they'll be able to follow Speaker Glass and Senator Parkinson. Now, it's my pleasure to invite to give her inspirational message this afternoon as the chairman of the Committee on Arts and Culture. May I invite Senator Majority Whip, Senator Shelley Calvo to say a few words.
Thank you. Half a day, and mabuhay po sa inyong lahat. Magandang hapon po, and warm greetings to everyone who made it possible to attend this special occasion this afternoon. As a chairperson of Committee on Arts and Culture of the 38th Guam Legislature, it is both a privilege and an honor to join all of you today for the opening of Hiwaga at Alamat, into the world of Philippine folklore and mythology as we celebrate Philippine Heritage Month and the enduring friendship between the Philippines and the United States. This exhibition is more than a display of artwork. It is a celebration of identity, celebration of tradition, and the stories that continue to shape generations of Filipino families around the world. Through folklore and mythology, we are reminded that culture lives. It lives through our language, lives through our values, our creativity, and the stories passed down from one generation to the next. For many of us, these stories began in childhood, through grandparents, parents, and community elders who taught us lessons about courage, resilience, humility, and hope. Those stories become part of who we are and help us keep us connected to our roots. That is why art matters so deeply. Art has the power to preserve heritage, inspire communities, and connect people across generations and cultures. Every piece showcased here today reflects not only talent, but also pride, memory, and cultural legacy. Today also reminds us of the tremendous contribution of the Filipino community of Guam. The Filipino community, the Filipinos in our community, Filipino culture, traditions, and values have enriched our island through service, traditions, work, faith, family, and leadership. The relationship between Guam and the Filipino community is built through generations of friendship, shared experience, as well as mutual respect. To the talented Filipino-American artists featured in this exhibition, thank you for using your gifts. Thank you for your gifts to keep these stories alive and inspire future generations to appreciate the richness of our heritage and our identity, as well as our culture. I also extend my sincere gratitude to the Consulate General of the Philippines, the Filipino community of Guam, the featured artists, the organizers, volunteers, and supporters who made this event possible. May this exhibition encourage all of us to continue embracing our heritage, supporting the arts, and strengthening unity within our community. Thank you once again for allowing me to share this special afternoon with all of you. Si Diyos masin, maraming salamat po.